Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Federico Talks Watches. I know a lot of people are buying watches in November and December, which is why I'm dedicating these 2 months to answering your questions. You can ask them on my Instagram account, Federico Talks Watches, but only when you see the Q&A picture. Once I have enough questions, I delete the picture. Please do not DM me. We're going to be answering such questions as what do I think of the new Tudor Pelagos? What is my favorite metal of watch? And will Moser become like FP Journe? All that and more in today's episode. Now, of course, before we get started, customary wristwatch check. I'm wearing my Seiko SKX beater watch. I've owned it for a very long time. I love it. I mainly wear it to travel, and I'm heading to Puerto Rico this afternoon, so it's the perfect companion for that little adventure. Also, guys, please don't forget to check out Del Rey Watch. We got in some crazy pieces for you today. We have another, because we already had one and it sold in 20 seconds. We have another Breitling Super Ocean Heritage 57. This time it's completely unworn, still stickered. We have another still stickered Jaeger-LeCoultre tribute, a reverso tribute with the green dial. Very hard to get with the beautiful Fayano strap. And an unworn Rolex Milgauss green crystal and just stated on the warranty as well. All at delreywatch.com, the best place to buy a pre-owned watch. And I will say these are the cheapest versions of these watches. If you compare new to new, there is not a cheaper new one from a dealer in the world than the three I just mentioned. Go check it out. Anyway, guys, these are your questions. Let's get started in no particular order. Caballero Danny asks, "Hey Fed, thanks for your videos. What is your favorite metal in a watch?" I love rose gold. I love its warmth. I think it looks great. However, stainless steel is the most practical. So I only really own stainless steel and rose gold. I don't really love white gold, too soft and scratches too easily, but rose and stainless are my favorite. J.A. Sicko, what are your thoughts on the future value of the Omega Speedmaster Mark 40? So I think these used to sell, we used to sell them in the low 2000s, but they were massively undervalued. Now they're in the mid to high threes, and I think they still have room to go. Interesting complications, Speedmaster family, colorful dial. They made a lot of them, so it's never going to be worth a ton of money, but I could see it settling in like the mid to high sixes, some ways down the line. MK Liz, hey Fed, I really love your channel and honesty. Thank you, brother. In your opinion, what really drives the value of the market for those watches that sell above retail? Is it just a bunch of dealers on a chat that say they sold it for this price and they just raise it? I can't wrap my hand around it. Well, you're not wrong, but you've got it mixed up. What drives it is hype. It's not necessarily dealers. Now, let's be clear. All the dealers do talk to each other. If I know this guy sold this watch for $6,000, I'm going to try and sell it for $6,100 because the market can bear $6,000. Let me see if I can get a little more. And if I can't, I discount it. That's pretty much how that works. But what really drives it is the mindless hype and people's lack of originality. Why do people love Rolex? Because Rolex is advertised everywhere. Because that cool guy has a Rolex and you want to be cool too. Because that guy in a music video is wearing the cool AP and now you want to wear it as well. Do you know anything about Rolex for AP? Hell no, you don't know. You don't even give a shit. You just have enough money to kind of go along and make these purchases that you don't really have to think about. I think it's the hype and I think it's people's lack of originality that fuels the price. I don't think it's dealers. Now, sure, our job is to maximize. I'm never going to deny telling you that I need to make as much money as possible on a watch. But we, it's not driven by us fixing the price. It's driven by, wow, so many people want Submariners. Hell, who are we to not give it to them? Let's charge as much as possible. That's the real reason. It's the consumers, not the dealers. And that is 100% true, even though I'm obviously a dealer. Rusek the Human. Hey Fed, I'm a filmmaker and watch lover and have been thinking about writing a script about the watch world. In your opinion, what story or character do you think would make a great subject for a film? I would go with Hans Wilsdorf, the founder of Rolex. I believe he's an orphan. He created one of the most popular and valuable brands in the world, all while never actually inventing anything. All he did was take other people's ideas and market them better. Genius marketer, got on top, and never actually did anything unique. Not really, at least. I think that would make a fantastic movie. Die1020. Hey Fed, love your channel. Do you ever see H. Moser getting to the same level of demand as FP Journe? No. Do I see Moser gaining in demand? Absolutely. And it's a little bit because of Journe. But Journe is a more romantic brand. Journe has a namesake. Francois Paul is still alive and the head of FP Journe. Mr. Moser died a very, very, very long time ago. And even though there's a connection to the original family, it's just not the same. And I think that has a lot to do with it. Also, Moser goes a little bit more down market than Journe as well, and that hurts a little bit of the desirability. The Gold Bug. What is your take on the new Tudor Pelagos FXD? It's the best way I can describe it. Who cares? It's a fixed lugged Tudor Pelagos with slightly different lume and no option for a bracelet. It looks the same. Go for it. If it's your thing, go for it. But really, boring. Boring and not significant in any way, shape, or form. Anyway, guys, that's it for today. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. It really does help. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any more content, and we'll catch you in the next one. Take care.